What's up, guys? Crypto Komet here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to look at KASPA again. All right, we're going to get a quick update on what's happening with the price action. All right, so let's actually take a look first here at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I have a good feeling that the altcoin season should be starting possibly in the next couple of days. All right. Analysts are saying that it should start in July, but I recall in, I believe it was maybe 2021. I think it was 2021. No, it was yeah, it was 2021 and it was 2017 where the altcoin season actually started to take off. All right, so what I'm thinking is we're going to have an altcoin season in the next couple of days. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Bitcoin dominance, guys. As you can see, we've got this triangle pattern, right? And this pattern specifically tends to break downwards, which we already are doing, and we have a bearish bearish fair value gap, guys. Not to mention we have a bearish cross on the daily time frame. So this means that the Bitcoin dominance is actually calming down significantly. All right. Just because the Bitcoin dominance goes down, though, it doesn't mean that Bitcoin's price drops down. Um, though Bitcoin's price is dropping a bit. But what this basically means is altcoins will tend to, Bitcoin will still lead the way most likely as far as the top coin. I mean, yeah, it will. But and it's going to millions. But what's going to happen is Bitcoin will probably it'll either go down or it'll go sideways, start trading sideways. You feel me? Um, and when that happens, the altcoins, well, when Bitcoin dominance goes down or trades sideways, altcoins tend to go up. Okay. They tend to, especially coins with utility value. So, in my mind, due to the Bitcoin dominance um, calming down and due to just past history, we should have an altcoin season coming up now. History doesn't necessarily repeat, all right, when it comes to the charts, but oh wow, sorry. History doesn't tend to repeat, but it definitely rhymes. All right. I'm sorry, I'm having issues with my webcam. But again, history doesn't usually repeat, but it definitely rhymes, you know. All right, so let's take a look at the KASPA chart here. Okay, so guys, I still have a target of 18 cents, right? For the bullish scenario, and for the bearish scenario, we got 5 cents. All right, now guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you here on the day chart. KASPA is looking quite bearish. All right, we have a new bearish fair value gap. All right, also the MACD it refused to cross. All right, and it looks like it's pushing us down some more. Okay, so we're likely going to come down, okay, with KASPA. It'll probably come down. We could come down to the just the 3 cent level, but we already touched that level. So it's possible we could just break back down to the 7 cent level. Again, I told you guys in our last video that KASPA was going to come down. I told you guys, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new webcam. But yeah, I told you guys in the last video that KASPA was going to come down and bounce off the bottom of the trend line, which it did. All right, and it went back up to the 9 cents level, which is a good thing. All right, but KASPA does seem to be having some struggle here. All right, and if we look at some candlestick patterns, yeah, you can see that we got these doji patterns, right? So signifies a tug of war happening between the bulls and the bears, per usual. But yeah, so we could come down to the 7 cent level again before bouncing up. All right, we could break down to the 0.071 level before bouncing back up. But again, I believe that altcoin season could happen in the next few days to weeks. All right, so I don't think we're going below 5 cents. However, if we do go to 5 cents or lower, I would severely recommend um, you investing into KASPA. All right. So as of right now, guys, KASPA is looking bearish, right? I don't know. I'm curious about the hourly time frame. It's looking relatively bearish. All right. We retested the fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. And so we might go down. Though there is some hope because we're getting a lot of we got a lot of candlestick patterns like a hammer and a bullish engulfing candle. All right. So these are all bullish signs as well. All right. So yeah, guys, we're still looking relatively bearish right now, but we do have some slight indicators in there that are showing us, you know, that gas is gonna be all right. All right. So again, we could come down to the 7 cent level before bouncing up. But we're gonna have to wait and see, guys. I necessarily wouldn't be trading right now, to be honest with you, unless you're going on the smaller time frames, but those are less solid, you know. So your best bet is to be hodling and to be dollar cost averaging into KASPA, right? Beware of this bearish fair value gap, guys. Again, we come down to that 7 cent level, all right, before bouncing back up, possibly even the 5 cent level. But due to history, I think that altcoin season is going to happen in a few days. I could be completely wrong, guys, but we're going to see. All right. Um, don't sleep on Casper, guys. It is a block DAG, not a blockchain. All right. So when Bitcoin does its thing, Casper can decouple from Bitcoin. You feel me? And it can do its own thing. All right. Um, Not to mention we've had these upgrades with KASPA that have been happening. All right. So KASPA is a solid choice. Fundamentally, with the fair launch and everything, KASPA is a great choice, especially for utility. All right, especially for utility. What's I going to say? I think that around 160 billion to 225 billion is supposed to be flowing into the crypto currency sector. So if you are dealing with coins with utility, things are going to go well for you. All right. So with that being said, guys, keep your eyes open for the altcoin season that should be coming up, hopefully in the next few days, 2 weeks. All right. And be stacking your bags. Focus more on, I would be focusing more on my hodling portfolio more so than trading. All right. If you're trading, let it be for learning purposes and be doing maybe demo accounts, paper trading. You don't have to do the live accounts 24/7 and risk your money. Okay. Some days, to be a good trader, you just need to be patient and wait. All right. So with that being said, I'm Crypto Komet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Caspa has a bullish target of 18 cents still and still a bearish target of 5 cents. We're looking to bounce off the 7 cent level. All right, guys. So keep that up. Keep that in mind. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.